Just as there's the International Atomic Energy Agency, should there be an international agency overseeing what's happening in AI that has teeth, not like a UN, but
Right.
something that has teeth that can consequence improper actions? Do you think we should be
A
developing that?
hundred percent.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer started as the guy who spearheaded the scientific effort to make nuclear weapons and became one of the leading advocates
He
for
did.
arms control.
He did.
Almost immediately, by the way, he finished his project basically with the delivery of the bombs to, Enola Gay and so forth. But it was only as soon as Nagasaki, he was ambivalent about Hiroshima. Nagasaki, he said, the term overkill was quoted.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary. And he became an arms control advocate. And we have had arms control advocacy since 1945. And we do have agencies, and regulatory authorities. And we all remember when Hans Blix's name was in the news as the inspector who was going around. But we also now see the destruction of alliances. The United Kingdom is a nuclear power,
Yeah.
and it opted out of the European Union. And there are all kinds of things that change because of that, including it conforming to EU nuclear regulations. People don't talk about that. The Soviet Union was a giant nuclear power, and then it just collapsed and lost track of where all of its nuclear weapons went. Some of them went to foreign powers. Some of them are just lying around waiting to be rediscovered. Some of them will possibly go off of their own volition because the materials in their casing and the containments, whatever, will break down over time. We just don't know. We have no inventory of where most of that weaponry is. So yes, 100%. I know there are all kinds of people, Donald Trump being a classic example, who don't believe in alliances, except maybe with other despots, but wants to break up one of the most powerful alliances in history, the
No.
United States and Canada, wants to get out of one of the most powerful alliances of the 20th century, NATO. So we live in a world where people with the most power are currently fighting against any even local controls, let alone international controls. And yet it is an existential priority, an existential necessity for Homo sapiens to have a planetary agreement and a planetary regulatory body that has enforcement power to deal with AI. And it has to be in place